So I posted this morning, the love that God has towards fallen mankind far surpasses and supersedes the hatred that the devil has for fallen mankind. And what I meant by that is this. Lucifer fell. He didn't have to. He didn't have to do what he did. And when he was thrown to the earth, he deceived Eve. And of course, they didn't have to fall. All they had to do was believe what God told them about not eating from the tree of death. Now, Lucifer, who's the serpent, the devil, Satan, God of this world, he could have not tempted them. He could have said, hey, this happened to me, and because I don't want this to happen to you, make sure that you listen to God. I know that sounds funny, but he could have said that. But see, like Dave Robertson said, his light went out. It went out when he fell, meaning there's no good in him. I mean, the light. It's darkness. So he was thrown out of heaven. Most probably knew that there's no redemption for him. And so he said, well, I'm not going to hell by myself. I'm going to take these guys down with me. So, and he did. Now, Jesus did something about it, but there's still a lot of people going to hell, and a lot of people will still be going to hell because they reject the gospel, different reasons. Now, Jesus, this is the part about God's love far surpasses and supersedes the hatred that Lucifer has or Satan has towards man, because that is hatred, what he did to man. Jesus, or God becomes man, becomes Jesus, to save man because of what man did back in the garden. Now, Jesus, or God the Word, did not have to do what he did. He didn't have to. He wasn't obligated to save man. No. But he did. Out of great love for man. And part of salvation, part of man's salvation is the substitution, taking the place of man. So Jesus, as man, was made to be sin. With our sin, didn't become a sinner. No. He was made to be sin. We weren't made to be sin. We sinned. He never sinned. He was made to be sin. He eventually went to hell in our place. There are people that don't believe this. Christians don't believe that Jesus never went to hell. He went to hell in our place. Now, that's going to work for you and me if you believe what Jesus did for you. If you believe in the gospel. If you don't, then you're going to have to go to hell. Anyhow, because someone has to pay for the sin. And he already did, positionally. He already paid for your sin. He already did everything he'll ever do regarding your sin. But you still got to receive it by believing it. You need to get born again. But Jesus never had to go to hell. But he did. That's the part of God's love God's love towards fallen man far supersedes the hatred that the god of this world, Satan, has towards fallen man. Shalom and amen.